Hello, this is Andrew Ford with the Utah Homes team and HomeSmart Advantage, and joining me today is Travis Genta with Security Home Mortgage. Thanks, Travis, for joining me. We've got we're going to be covering a couple of different options you have with financing. Most people believe you've got to have a huge down payment, and although you have a large down payment to get rid of mortgage insurance or different kinds of loan programs, there are many programs that require zero money down. And so, Travis, why don't you run us through a couple of options that people have when they're trying to buy a home with zero money down?
Thanks, Andrew. Today I'm going to talk about three specific loans that you can purchase a home with zero money down. And I'm going to start with the best. The first one here is the VA loan. It's administered by the Veterans Administration. You have to be a veteran, and you can be either regular military or with the Reserves and National Guard. And you just have to check your eligibility per the VA guidelines. The benefit of this loan is that it has excellent rates with zero down, and there's no monthly mortgage insurance. That's the best loan available out there. I think there is zero money down or payment down. The next one I would like to talk about is rural housing. It's administered by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, and not every home out there qualifies for rural housing loans. They have to be in designated rural areas. Each county is different on what the rural designation entails. The monthly mortgage insurance is very, very minimal. It's not as good as a VA, which with no mortgage insurance, but it's way better than any mortgage insurance that you'll find out there, especially with zero down. There are income limits that you have to be aware in each county, but they also have very great rates comparable to VA interest rates for the zero down. And lastly, there's what's called Utah Housing. It is administered by the state of Utah. It follows FHA loan guidelines, but it has a state, in Utah, it's a Utah state-sponsored second mortgage that will pay for the down payment and closing costs. The interest rates are set on that one by the Utah Housing Authority on both the first mortgage and the second mortgage. So they're not quite as good as the rates for the VA rural housing or FHA loans, but they do have, they're very good rates. Again, with Utah Housing, there are income limits for each loan in each county, and you do pay the full regular FHA mortgage insurance premium on a monthly basis. But with zero down, it helps you get into a home and not having to wait years to save up for a down payment that it sometimes takes people. And those are the three best options out there with zero down.
All right. Well, thank you, Travis. I think one of the big questions people have when they're looking at buying a home is they're afraid they're going to miss out on the upswing of appreciation that we're going to have with home values here in Utah. And the projections are that we're going to have several more years of some big increases before we have a lull in the market. And people that don't want to wait to gather that down payment together, as long as they qualify for one of those three programs, they can take advantage of it. So Travis, if someone had some specific questions for you, how do they get a hold of you?
Andrew, the best way to get a hold of me is my cell phone number, and that number is 801-420-5600.
Now some people are afraid. Some people aren't going to want to give you a phone call. So what's your website, Travis?
The website, the other way to get in touch with me is www.securityhomemortgage.com.
So securityhomemortgage.com. Travis, thank you very much. I think that that'll be really beneficial, and people that want to take advantage of purchasing a home now without having to save up a large down payment, that's going to be a big help in their life. Thanks for tuning in to our video blog today. If you have a question and you want us to answer, we use it as a question that we use online here. We'll give you a $25 gift card. Thanks for tuning in today. Bye-bye.